Hello there, you're now with me, Douglas Elliott for TVS News at 5. It's Friday, August 26. Our top story. Sarawak soon will have an internationally recognized framework in carbon trading. Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Petinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said it will learn from other countries to come up with a framework following the passing of the Land Code Amendment Bill 2022, which gives the state better provisions on carbon storage and trading.
This is something new, and the protocol is the international protocol, and we have to comply with the international protocol on carbon trading.
Abang Johari said this in his speech during the symbolic handover of letter of award for the construction and fit-out of Shell Malaysia Upstream headquarters ceremony on Friday. He added a framework that complies with the international standard is needed, and the State Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni, had been tasked to look into the matter. Meanwhile, on the ceremony, Abang Johari said the newly constructed office building marks the return of Shell to Miri. He noted that the oil and gas industry in Malaysia had its start in Sarawak in 1910. Sarawak's plan to establish its own boutique airline is very much ongoing and is in the planning stage. In assuring the matter, Deputy Transport Minister Dr. Jarb Susil said that the ministry is currently ironing out the kinks with a few aviation companies.
It is very important for us, essential for us to have our own boutique flights. Pencak berancangan, but we need to create the platform for it. The platforms, which includes who are the operators, who are which aircraft we shall use, what type of aircraft. All these are within our planning. Most likely, we'll be using our own home-based skyways as a platform, which is already there already. But who is operator? We are still in planning. Yeah? We will not be buying aircraft. We will be leasing it. We will be leasing it from various aircraft providers.
He said this after officiating a district-level Healthy Malaysian National Agenda in Siburan on Friday. The Mambong State Assemblyman underpinned the necessity for Sarawak to have its own boutique airline as means to boost the foreign tourist arrivals to Sarawak, noting that the state government is anticipating high demand for flights within Borneo, especially when Indonesia's new capital Nusantara moves to Kalimantan. The One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB audit tampering trial enters its second day today, with former Premier Dato' Sri NAJIB Razak arriving at the Kuala Lumpur High Court complex at 8:48 a.m. Our editor, Firdaus Ismail in Kuala Lumpur, will fill us in on the details. Over to you, Firdaus.
Thank you, studio. Among the attractions at the Kuala Lumpur High Court today on Najib's 1MDB tampering trial was when the 69-year-old former premier was leaving the court, where his wife Datin Sri Rosmah waited by the side of the road to wave goodbye to the convoy that her husband was in, bound for Kajang prison. Najib, who left in a black SUV escorted by several police prison department vehicle, left the court at about 11:55 a.m. It is understood that the former 1MDB CEO Arul Kanda and MACC Investigation Branch Senior Superintendent Hanif Lami testified in today's proceeding. Firdaus Ismail reporting from Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you so much, Firdaus. Now moving on to our next news. Budget 2023 will be tabled much earlier than the scheduled date. Citing a national daily, the budget will now be tabled in Dewan Rakyat on October 7th, 3 weeks earlier than the scheduled date on October 28th. It added the cabinet was informed of the decision by Prime Minister Dato' Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob. Finance Minister Tengku Dato' Sri Zafrul Abdul Aziz will present the budget in Dewan Rakyat at its next meeting on October 3rd. Though unannounced, this could be an indicator that the general election will be held soon. Welcome back. The Potensi Kindergarteners Day, or better known as Hari Potensi Kanak-Kanak Tabika Emas, was held at Yayasan Sarawak Hall earlier today. And it was graced by Deputy Minister of Utility and Telecommunication, Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi. To find out more on this occasion, let's hear from our reporter, Diana Jayasilan, from the event.
Thank you, Studio. Hari Potensi, or also known as the Potential Day, is an event that is held yearly and alternately between sports and talent competition that focuses on educational purposes with the goals of expanding each and every one of the children's ability. One of the highlighted events today was the prize-giving ceremony that focuses on the winner of the netball competition, which is participated by kindergarteners within Kuching, and the winner of the sports event will be representing Sarawak at national level. This also includes a fun lucky draw session just to indulge the parents who attended the event to support their children. According to Dato' Dr. Haji Abdul Rahman Junaidi, this program is very important as it helps to improve the working and social relationship between nurseries, parents, children, local leaders, NGOs, and various other community agencies and local communities, not to mention to encourage healthy living and lifestyle among fellow Sarawakians from a very young age. Back to you, Studio.
In sports development, Malaysian men's doubles delivered their best performance by checking into the World Championships semi-finals. Aaron Chia and his partner Soh Woo Yik defeated South Korea's Choi Sul-gyu and Seo Seung-jae in the quarter-finals by 21-18 and 21-16.
The national team took the crucial first game and kept up their momentum in the second set to secure the win in 40 minutes. Aaron Woo Yik's accomplishments means that they will return with at least a bronze medal, but the pair aims for a breakthrough after consistently falling short in recent tournaments. They will meet the world's number 7, the pair of Sawit Saraj and Chirag from India, for a place in the finals. The national team has won all their past meetings with the Indians, with their recent win at the mixed team final at the Birmingham Commonwealth Games.
Over in Thailand, suspended Thai leader Prayut Chan-o-cha said on social media that he will continue in his role as defense minister. In his first public direct address since a court ordered him to cease his duties as prime minister while it reviews his term limit. Deputy Prime Minister Prawit Wongsuwan is now serving as acting prime minister of the kingdom. On Wednesday, the Constitutional Court decided to hear a petition brought by the main opposition party, arguing that Prayut's years spent as the chief of military junta after he took power in a 2014 coup should count towards his overall time in office. Thailand's constitution stipulates a term limit of 8 years for the prime minister. It remains unclear when the court will deliver a verdict on the review. The controversy over Prayut's term limit is the latest episode in nearly 2 decades of intermittent political turmoil, including 2 coups and violent protests stemming from the opposition to military involvement in politics and demands for greater representation as political awareness grows. Thousands of dead fish near the Oder River in Poland shocked the local residents as it has stopped the local businesses which mainly focused on fishing activities and tourism. Paweł Robel, the mayor of Widuchowa, gathered the local community to remove the mass of dead fish which is at the Polish-German border.
To było najcięższe 5 dni w moim życiu. Ja nigdy nie spodziewałem się jakby przeżyć taką katastrofę, bo to jest coś, co ogląda się w filmach.
Widuchowa, a popular destination for anglers, has been hit with this predicament.
Woda jest głęboka, tej wody jest mnóstwo, tutaj są ogromne ryby, więc taka turystyka wędkarska jest tutaj też u nas bardzo silna. I tak jak poszła informacja, że coś się dzieje z rzeką i coś się dzieje z rzeką Widuchowej, no to wiadomo, że te rezerwacje w ciągu 1-2 dni zniknęły. Bo kto chce przyjechać wędkować w rzece, w której być może już nie ma ryb.
Pio Bugash, a passionate angler and owner of fishing boats and room rentals in the Oder River, heard what has happened. He knew that it was time to put his business on hold.
Generalnie nie widzę jakiegoś światełka w tunelu z tego względu, że nawet w wynajmie, który prowadzimy, często decyzją o tym, żeby zostać tutaj w tym wynajmie, było to, że płynęła ta rzeka. Nie zawsze mega, jak już był w firmie jakiś tam wędkarz, to mówi, dobra, zostajemy tutaj, nie, ja będę sobie tam po robocie ryby łapał i w ogóle.
PR had to cancel all future reservation from clients who came from all around Europe to Widuchowa for its diverse population of large fish. A German research institute said a large overgrowth of toxic algae linked to industrial pollution was the most likely reason behind the mass fish deaths. The Polish government has promised to provide support for those affected by the crisis.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally, by visiting our official website at TVS TV or follow us on our social media. And that's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. I'm Douglas Elliott. Thank you for watching.